It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Carolina Panthers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. We are underway in uptown Charlotte. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready, set. Here we go, set.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. Inside the 35. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown. They strike first.
His kick is good. Makes the score Bengals 7, Panthers nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now. Cut.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Speed on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Come on, set. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. 3rd down coming up.
Set. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Set, cut. Set, cut.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day, We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but run.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Deputy! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
On second down, here's Milrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That is brought in at the 10, and he's going to be taken down. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's first and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it.
And he's into the end zone. Chase Brown, touchdown Cincinnati. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bengals will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's go! Hut, hut!
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
Down! Ready?
They'll go again with Hubbard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean,
Oh, not a good throw there. As across his body, it's intercepted. Picked by Demetrius Knight. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line.
Ready!
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bengals will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Panthers nothing. McPherson to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready up. Set. Ready. Hut.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
Come on, set.
Another run here with Hubbard. He's beyond midfield to the 45. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A big play for the Panthers. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready. Set.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Chris Jenkins there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Young. Forced out left. He'll tuck it and take off. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
There's another Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Let's go now. Set.
Hubbard will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Here's Young to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack off a 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Devontae Turpin on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gaps, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. Once to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's good.
A pickup of 21 on that connection. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And the Bengals first down.
Ready. Red. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run here with Brown. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
So after one, it's the Bengals on top. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Deputy! Deputy Lions!
From the gun, it's Milrow. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. It's second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances in picking up the key third down? The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Got it. Ready?
3rd and 11.
Ready? Crack up.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll be taken down well short of the first down. Gain of about 4. And it brings up 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, here's Xavier Legette. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ready? Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
Young hands it to Hubbard. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
He's got his man. That's Legette. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's a Carolina first down.
19 yards.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready.
To throw is Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this.
Okay, ready?
It's 3rd and 4.
Ready. 50. Hut.
Here's Young. He's got his man right side. It's complete. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Let's go now. Green jack. Yellow. 22. Ready?
On 2nd down, Young.
Man, get the fuck off.
Mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only going to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
14-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Three. Hey. Let go.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He was brought down by Trevin Wallace. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking schemes? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
He'll find Andre Yoshivar. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Panther first down.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard
Set.
line.
Ready.
Now Hubbard, and he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down.
Brings up 2nd
Nice
and
job
8.
by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Down. 45. Ready.
To throw, Young. And that ball into the hands of Atwell. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back. And they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set. Cut.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
And 10.
Ready. Cut.
Back to throw. Young. That one complete to Liget. Not just the 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Come on. Set. Set. Cut.
A run with Hubbard.
Jalen Petrie on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
6. Mega. Let's go now. 6. Ready.
To throw is Young. Forced out wide. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Ready, set.
Trying to keep this drive moving when it's 3rd and 8.
Set, hunt. Red, 38. Ready.
Now Young. And
Get the fucking ball.
That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll go. Young. That's taken in. And he's going to have that 1st down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run with Hubbard. And he will score. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Down 19 for the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do. Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Go, get it.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Second down, they need 7.
Let's go now.
Here's Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. On the ground, it's
Oh my God.
finds room inside the 40. And he's finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets to the Panthers' 21-yard line.
That's good.
That is a big play for Cincinnati. It's a gain of 34.
34 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Ready. Let's go. Ready.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
This one's brought by Waller. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Brown. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep...
He's got his big tight end, Darren Waller. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
McPherson good on the extra point, and the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. We get on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready. Here we go. Hut, hut.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Set, red, hut.
They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 1-yard gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
Now Young. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here we go, set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Carolina first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance.
And he will get into the end zone. Xavier Leakett, touchdown Carolina. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops.
He tries to make a break for the goal line, but they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Bengals 31, Panthers 20.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Now Brown. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. A carry here for
Man, get the fuck on.
There he goes, inside the 30. And he'll take this one in. Chase Brown, touchdown Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The score, Bengals 38, Panthers 20. Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Leggett on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Play is stopped for a moment It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field.
Down. Set.
Young to throw on first down. That's into the hands of Yosivas. Oh, big hole left side. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the two-point conversion.
The Panthers will line up for the two-point
95.
conversion.
Set.
They'll drop to throw. That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. The try for two is unsuccessful.
26.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here, and that'll be a pickup of 3. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game.
2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go.
They run it over center with Harris. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Go.
They'll give it to Harris again.
Man, that shit is
To the
fucking
20.
hard.
And he will get into the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Leggett on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready.
On 1st down is Young. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's late. You're losing. Things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time, the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
60 red. 60 red. Red. Cycle. Ready.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
He's going to have a Panthers first down. Big play there. Gain of 14 on 4th and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Young. Now he'll air one out. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Taking off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
On the set.
Here's second and 2.
Ready. 65.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.